What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Robbie Rowland here. So, per popular request, we got Nolan Ryan. So, we can't talk about Nolan Ryan without talking about the leg kick. As you see here in this video on the left, I was actually one who purchased Nolan Ryan's book on, is like the pitching mechanics Bible, pitching Bible, whatever it was. He talks in there about how this was an intentional thing. He was trying to get his foot up to peak leg lift and back down as quickly as possible. And this kind of is something that I played around with as well. I actually did a video the other night, if I can find it. Let's see. I was kind of playing with this leg kick theory and how quickly I can essentially pick my foot up, pick my leg up, and then get into my drive phase and then so on and so forth. So I found the video. Woohoo! And I'll talk about a few things that I found personally. But let's take a look. It's a cool little video edit right here, right? Very similar, I would say. So as you notice, I was kind of overemphasizing the leg kick. And then this was actually something that I had to do differently was I dropped my arm angle. I'm actually a guy that's a little bit more over the top. So I dropped it to that high 3/4. And so I think that for me was kind of something that was definitely different. But I did it. And I think first and foremost, I would say that I think that theory, obviously per individual, kind of holds true. I think the body is very, very good at understanding and kind of giving back specific impulses, I think, would the right wordage be? I don't know. I didn't go to college, guys. But in the sense of that first move, right? We talk about the initial move and the delivery. If your initial move and the delivery is an increased tempo and it's like as quickly as you can do something, then I think the body will kind of understand that and then essentially organize itself to then go so on and so forth. So that was definitely one thing that I noticed when I was doing it was, and when I say it, I'm talking about the intentional being of, okay, I'm lifting my leg not only as high as I can, but as fast as I can as well. I noticed that everything with my body, with my arm motion, everything was wanting to speed up. It was wanting to go faster. I did a little bit of radar readings, and my velocity was actually the same. And this is having dropped my arm and so on and so forth. So, kicked leg, the thing that I find most impressive here is his drive leg stability. And it's probably because he's got the dopest stirrups in the league on. But what I mean by that drive leg stability is you have a lot of momentum now at that peak leg lift descending. You have a lot of momentum and force to be able to hold and stabilize now, right? And he does an exceptional job at that. And this is something that I also struggle with going back to this video was Nolan has an ability to, at peak leg lift, then get into that drive phase and get into that hinge. All right. I talk a lot about the hinge. Be sure to check out more of my videos on the hinge pattern. But just notice that knee position, it doesn't crack over the front foot, right? He gets right into it, holds that stability, holds that force, and then direction linear. Whereas I know you can't really see me, but for me, I kind of come down into my drive phase and my posture shifts forward. For reasons mentioned before. And then the next thing that I see here, this dude does a lot of things well, obviously, but I'm real big on this kinetic sequencing of hip internal rotation with timing of the arm raise. So you'll see that Nolan establishes efficient direction with that glove side. We talk a lot about glove side and front side stability. So establishes his direction, holds that force, right? So we talked about that drive leg stability, and now his arm is going to go back up into that retraction, engage the scaps there, at the same time that he's now going into internal rotation while staying connected with his hands, and then he's able to efficiently transfer all of that against that single leg here with the lead leg brace. Weird kind of finish there, right? I don't know if that was a fastball or not, but this I know for a fact is a fastball. Maybe I don't know what years these were here, but definitely a lot less of a high leg kick. But again, it's kind of establishing that same pattern, getting into that hip hinge, staying connected with the whole foot on the ground. Hand separation, establishes direction. See how those arms are kind of matching plane. I'm not a biomechanist, but I know just from talking to guys that's extremely biomechanically efficient. And then just notice how, delays that arm in the retraction. Lead leg goes. Now he's open before front foot strike. Now he's internally rotating that hip, where the arm is now kind of getting back into that retraction. Looks like more of a counter rotation. And now you kind of can notice, right, the amount of separation he has from his shoulder and his hip. Which is, a huge indicator, obviously, of throwing velocity, and then the amount of external rotation he has to create that whip on his ball. And then just notice the finish, right? A really good pattern there of arm deceleration. Be sure to check out a few more of my videos on arm deceleration patterns. And as I mentioned before, that single leg strength and stability to handle that force and to stabilize that and brace that. For everything to kind of come up to the chain efficiently. But that's what I got. Nolan Ryan, the GOAT. Definitely someone you can learn a lot from. Guy did it for multiple years. Fun to watch. Love the leg kick. I don't know if I love the leg kick more than I love the stirrups. But either way, guy's dope. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have yet to do so. Got a ton of more videos on pitching mechanics breakdowns and even a lot of instructional stuff as well. This YouTube video is actually sponsored by Pocket Radar. Be sure to check out the caption below. Is it called a caption on YouTube? I don't know. Description. Check out the description below. You'll see a discount code for a Pocket Radar. They've been a sponsor of my podcast for a while. Now we're kind of transitioning to more YouTube stuff. And yeah, what else do I got? Check out these videos. Check out my website here if you want to sign up for a pitching mechanics analysis and playlists, videos, all you can ask for, man. All I ask is you subscribe because you need to. See you guys.